Well, welcome everybody to My Creation Kids Show right at Camnet TV. It is me again, Sarah Chanavangida. I'm so glad and happy to be back on a Saturday, a beautiful day like this. I believe each and everybody out there is well and good, and I hope that you are keeping warm. And there is a breakout of a terrible flu, and I hope that you are trying by all means to prevent yourself from from attracting or being infected with such a breakout. This flu is really hitting bad, whereby if at all you catch up the same flu, you are going to start sneezing badly, and you're going to have very critical signs and symptoms of the same flu. So please just hope that you're keeping warm, and parents kindly make sure that your children are warm enough, and they are taking much of warm fluids. Like for example, if at all your child goes to school, please make sure that you pack for them tea. It should be hot. It should be hot water or hot tea, coffee, or anything, but let it be warm enough for them to take, in order for them to prevent such an infection which has taken out here. So please, parents, just make sure that your children are warm enough, and they're taking much of the warm fluids in order to prevent such an infection. So viewers, wherever you're watching me from, please, this is My Creation Kids Show, and we are here with different kids with skills and talents, and we always host them right here at Camnet TV. And if at all you know that your child is talented or skilled, this is a right show for them to watch, and this is something that is educational, and something that your kid definitely can be happy to have such an experience. Because if at all we know how to say your kid is talented or skilled, we are hosting those children right here. And if you know that your child is skilled or talented, this is an opportunity for you to register them right here. The numbers are on the screen to those who want to make some calls. The numbers are on the screen to those who want to send messages. Please send a text to say concerning the details of your child who is talented or who is skilled. Yes, you have to send the phone number. Quite right, it's going to reflect on the message, but kindly note to say you have to send all the details: the full names of the child, the location, the type of skill or talent, and you have to send the phone number. You just have to write it, phone number, and then you draft it down. Yes. So this show always comes to you every Saturday at around 13:30, and please, parents, whenever you know the time has come for the show, please make sure that you gather your children so that they can be inspired or get educated by the talent and skills of other children out there. Today we have a very special guest. I believe he's going to express himself, and I believe somebody out there will be educated, or you are going to take it upon your hand to say, no, I think I have to work on my talent, or I have to work on my skill. So this show always emphasizes more on parents and children. First of all, parents always make sure that your child develops a skill, and also develops works on the talent, because a skill is something that can be learned. Then a talent, it's an inborn thing, and you have to work on it. You have to develop it. If at all you sing, you have to make sure that you develop those singing skills and everything that concerns singing. If you know that your child knows how to dance, please support them, because the future is quite different. Education comes first, but I believe a skill always makes out another way. So please, parents, wherever you're watching, please, it's an emphasis that you advise your children to always develop a skill. It might be art, making of let me say, for example, a board, a colorful board. You can advise your children, and you can support them by providing, maybe let's say, a phone for them in order to learn, and also teaching them. Or you can find somebody who is skilled in that, and your kids definitely will learn from the same person that you find for them. If at all your child knows how to dance, is it the ballet thing, please, you can maybe find class for them in order for them to develop it. And it's something that I believe you will not regret. We talked about so many skills the past shows that we had. There are so many different skills. If at all you were to check them out, you will find they are over 1,000. So if at all you know that your child is skilled or talented, your child knows how to braid hair, your child knows how to bake, your child knows how to cook, how to do so many things, how to make let's say for instance how to deal with science in terms of making manure, maybe all sort of things, you know, something that is creative, something that is so special. As long as you notice that in your child, please bring them here and let them express themselves. Immediately when you notice to say, no, my child does this and she is good or he is good at this, you can get them registered and we can host them right here at Camnet TV. Anyway, so right about now, I'll just take a quick short break and I'll be back on the other side. Time! Camnet TV brings to you an exciting kid show called My Creation. Join me, Sarah Chandamanga, as I get to interact with kids with special skills and talents between the age range of 9 to 17. This show will come to you every Saturday at 13:30 on Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Akola kansheko alakula chancha mukelo kula chekerera ucho mwana nani nanga nyama butuka uwinge wo munanga tikasambe nani ingata mwishiwe peke nitwipushe bana fia sasa ushe umwana nani na ingana babutuka uwinge wo munanga tikasambe nani mwe ipisha ina ipisha nyabo mwikere nabo.
Coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel.
And welcome back from that short quick break that we had. Like I said earlier, it's important to make sure that your child develops a skill or a talent. And today I have a very special guest, and he's going to come and introduce himself. I believe he's very talented, very skilled, because I believe what he's coming to present is a talent, and he's going to the same talent that he's talented in, and he's got so many special skills in the same talent. Yes, and I believe yesterday we had the co-pilot queens who were playing football, and I believed to say, I was thinking that since the Zambian ladies will be playing soccer, I should host somebody who plays football, but unfortunately it's a boy. So today I'll be with somebody who's going to come and express himself on why he started football and why he's been doing it, and he's going to say much on the importance of developing a skill in him or the talent, why he worked on the on the talent and his skill in him. Yeah, definitely. So as we all believe to say, talent or skill is very important in one's life because it helps out. Let's say, for instance, your child is a tailor. You can find so many businesses out there whereby you start tailoring, you start sewing, making designs for customers, for people. If at all you have a mommy or a grandma or anybody home, an aunt who knows how to do sewing, who knows how to sew, who knows how to maybe do the other, it's also, so is it knitting, knitting maybe with hands, you can learn. Like, it's an opportunity for you. You can learn. It's easy to learn. So kids, I know this is an opportunity for you. Please, if at all you have a grandma, you have somebody out there who knows how to do the sewing, the knitting and everything, it's an opportunity for you to learn more. And for all you know that your mommy knows how to bake, she knows how to put flowers and everything together to mix them and make something nice. Let's say, for instance, scones. This is an opportunity for you. I believe she gives you a time to cook and make out that delicious cake, jelly cake or any cake. Yes, so it's an opportunity for you to learn. So I'm advising you to learn something. It's very important that you develop a skill and you also make sure that your talent is worked on. So right about now, I'm just going to call my guest and he's going to come and express himself. Please make sure that your children are around you, and if at all you know that you're talented or skilled, please send your details right now, your name, your location, the skill or talent, and also your phone number. So right about now, let's just take a quick break and we'll be back.
For immediate coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel. For immediate coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel. For immediate coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel. coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News.
Well. Good afternoon, everybody, once again. I believe that you are questioning yourselves once again, over and over, to say who is on the show with Sarah. So, as you saw earlier on the clip that was played, that's James, and also his player. What do you call your friends who you play with soccer?
My teammates.
Yes, the teammates, the soccer mates. I want the word soccer mates.
Soccer mates?
Is there such a thing?
No, there's no such.
We're going to create. I'm going to create with his soccer mates. So, how are you?
I'm fine, India.
I'm okay. What's your name? What are your full names?
James Louis Malumbe.
Oh, okay. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
Oh, he's 14. What grade are you doing? I believe you're in school, right?
Yes, I'm doing grade 9.
Oh, you're grade 9. Okay,
yes.
That's really good. So right about now, I'm with James, and he's a footballer. He'll be our next... who is your favorite player first in Zambia?
In Zambia, I'd say Patson Dak.
But I almost mentioned him, eh? I almost mentioned he'll be our next Patson, right? Yes. Patson Daka. So what made you start playing football?
I just like the sport, and I just wanted to be like those pro football players is out there. So I just wanted to play football, just do my thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? First of all, how do you balance up school and football?
Okay, I go to school in the morning, and the training I go 15 hours. So when I knock off at school, I go to training, and when I come from training, I go and study. So that's how I balance up.
Okay, that's really good. So, looking at your age, do your parents know that you play soccer?
Yes, they know.
And they like it, that you play soccer?
Yes.
Very much.
Yes.
So you also have those shoes, what do we call them, the Adidas?
Yes.
And how comfortable are they? I also want to start playing football. I've been thinking, maybe I should be the next Barbara in Zambia. I'll be the next Barbara in Zambia. I can be, right? I can play football. I always play football, but they say I like fighting when playing football because I always grab in their shades because I want to win. So, what team do you play for here?
Here, I play for Skillset Academy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where are you located, maybe?
I think there, Kalingalinga side ground there, or Big Market ground.
Yes, Big Market. I've been there, I think.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite player? Like, who is your favorite player in the local team? Like, you've mentioned Patson Daka. Who else?
Fashion Sakala.
Oh, he's also your inspiration.
Yes.
He inspires you a lot.
Yes, it inspires me a lot.
Okay, that's really good. So, which team do you support locally in Zambia?
Local, I say Zanako.
Zanako. Oh, okay. Then, is it the worldwide
team in the sport?
Yes.
Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Yes.
I've been thinking maybe you know Arsenal, right?
Yes, I know.
It's a nice team, right?
Yes, that's my dad's team.
That's your dad's team. Yes. So I want to start
team
supporting Arsenal also. I like their jerseys. Do you have the Manchester jersey as well?
No, I don't have.
You should get one. Yeah, I'm planning to get the Arsenal shirts. You know, today I was debating, should I wear the Arsenal shirts? I wanted to wear the Arsenal shirts, but I haven't yet decided which team I should play for. Oh, I should support.
I think you should go for Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Yes,
But never as Mama
great team.
Luzina.
No, I win.
And they lose a lot.
No,
They don't.
They're the best team in the Premier League
Serious?
right now. Yes.
I think I have to start support. Anyway, but me, I want Arsenal or Liverpool.
I don't like Liverpool.
You don't like
It's
Liverpool?
a great team, but I don't like it.
Okay, so looking at some of the skills of football, who usually teaches? Who is your mentor or your teacher or your coach? Because I'm seeing some skills and they are quite interesting. Looking at your age.
I'd say my coach, because when I started football, it was just nothing. I didn't know how to play in football. I didn't know how to juggle. But when I started what's this training, I started learning a lot from my friends, especially from my coach over there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I believe your coach is in the studio and we definitely host him right after you so that we can hear most of the things. I believe you're inspired by your coach, right?
Yeah.
He does a lot of things.
Yeah.
So which team do you dream to play for? Because everybody has a dream, you know?
Yes.
Maybe, Faro, you, like me, I dream to play for Arsenal. Let's say it's a lie. But yeah, so which team do you dream to play for?
The team I support, Manchester City.
Manchester City?
Yes.
That's your dream?
Yes.
You're sure you're going to reach there?
Yes, I'm going to reach there.
You know, I'll remember you and I'll be like, you know what, James? We were once together on set and everything, and you said you'll be playing for Manchester City, which is well and good. So what's your position? What's your position play?
Normally I play left back, but I can play all defending positions.
What are left back? I don't know soccer, so I want you to tell me. You know, there are a lot of viewers out there. Maybe somebody who is watching, and let's say maybe she or he wants to be a footballer in the near future. So, what are the left back or the right side or the shanyoko? I don't know.
The left back is the defender.
Okay.
Is at the right side, and there are two centre backs here. I was going to do, and there's a right back there.
Okay.
And there is going to be the central defending midfield.
Yeah.
And I think there's people who play twin eight. The midfielder, central midfielders. And there's the attacker, the number 9, the left winger, the number 11, and the right winger. The number 7.
Okay, so what's your number like when playing?
I play left back 3.
F3?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the F back 3.
Left back.
Left back?
Yes.
3.
Yes.
So what do those numbers mean behind first?
Left back, you stay on the left side and you're at the back, so you're defending.
Oh, you're defending. Because
Yes.
I've seen you find and when Patson Daka. Patson Daka is number?
Patson Daka is a forward, he's a number 9.
Meaning?
Meaning is the one who scores goals.
Oh, he's the one who scores the goals.
Yes.
What of you? Don't you want to be the one who scores? Who will be scoring the goals?
Well, I just like defending, but I like scoring goals too.
Have you ever scored before?
Yes, I've scored.
Then you'd be like, yeah, I like the noise of footballers, you know. It's such a vibe, you know. And looking at the kicking, the chest thing, and everything, don't those things pain?
No, they do not.
They do not.
It's painless.
It's painless because you're used to it, right?
Yes.
There'll be times where baku shomba bola kumuntu. Mwameni manverera monga I would faint. So are you used to it?
I'm used to it.
One of the times whereby maybe you fall, you hurt yourself, then your parents discover that you're in a chilonda. What do they do? What are their reactions?
They just... I mean, they're not disappointed. They don't do anything. They just see me and say, no,
But you enjoy playing football, right?
Yes, I enjoy playing football.
Okay, what maybe 2 words or 3 words or anything that you can maybe advise the young ones or anybody of your age who wants to start playing football? What advice can you give them?
I say that if you have a talent, unleash that talent, focus on your dreams, don't give up, because hard work and dedication leads to success. So I think you should not stick to that dream. One day it will come true.
It will come true.
Yes.
I believe your dream is going to come true.
Yes.
You play for Manchester United one day, and I pray that one day you meet Patson Daka. Have you ever met him before?
No, I've never met him.
Patson Daka, he's James, please. He's your his fan, and he's your biggest fan and you inspire him a lot. So I believe Patson Daka, one day he's going to give you a handshake. You will tell me. You will tell me, and you're going to remember, oh, this has happened. And you will play for Manchester United. Or because you have a family who supports you, and you are focused, you are determined, and you have a coach who always makes sure that you are improving on what you have. And the soccer thing, I believe he's going far. James is going far. So parents, it's an advice to you. If at all you know that your child is talented, is skilled, like we've been here with James, and he's expressed himself on why he started playing soccer and how he's you usually enjoy him playing, right?
Yes.
And how he's been enjoying. It's something very, very nice to say a child is working on something that that is pushing him. So I believe soccer, you do balance up with school. He's mentioned earlier that he balances up with school and studies. He usually plays soccer right after school, and he does his studies right after soccer, which is a balancing thing, because these guys, they don't have anything around them to pressure them up. So they balance those two. He only has two. Yes. School, football. School and football, right?
Yeah.
What other game do you play apart from football?
I think or sport too. Or
yeah, any sports, like any sport.
I think there's no other sport I can play except from football. But golf, I think I can try.
You can try?
Yes.
You would love to try?
Yes, I'd love to try.
Okay, I one day invite him for golf. We'll go for golf one day, right?
Okay.
And Lane, I also don't know, because I feel like I can just kick somebody with like whatever they use. Yes. So please, viewers, it's an advice to you who are watching, and if you know that your child is talented or skilled, this is an opportunity for you to get them registered and join me on set. And we are going to have a very good interaction concerning their skill and how far it has brought them, looking at their age. And when did you start playing football?
I started playing, I think that was 2019.
2019, and how old were you in 2019?
I was 10.
He was 10 years. 10 years. This is awesome. So parents, advise your children and support them. So right about now, I'm with James. James who?
James Malumbe.
Malumbe James. So if at all you know him, please just say hi to him, and if you meet him on the road, just say, hey, our next Patson Daka. He'll be a best winner. You are going to remember my words. Yes, so right about now, let's just take a quick break, and we'll be back on set with our coach. Well, welcome back from that quick short break that we had. Earlier on, we had James on set, a footballer who is inspired by Person Daka, and I believe that his dream is really taking him far. So right about now, I am with the coach, and he's going to educate and motivate parents and motivate other guidance out there to make sure that their kids or their children develop a skill and a talent. Good afternoon, coach.
Good afternoon.
And I would love that you introduce yourself to the people, to the viewers.
Okay, my name's Coach Anton Moyo.
Okay, Coach Anton Moyo. What made you to, I believe you're a soccer player. So what made you to start playing soccer first?
Some of these things, I think it's inborn. When it's in you, you cannot do without it.
Okay.
Yeah, I also started playing soccer way back when I was just a little boy at a tender age as 8, 9, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, that's really good that you started playing at a very young age. So, looking at the things that the football part, that you've been playing football for so long, did your parents support you the time you were playing football?
Not really.
Because you know the parents will refuse their children from going out. No, osaenda panja, osaenda kuri kwanza kuplay na soka shani. So, what was the reaction of your parents then?
I would really say that in our time, soccer never used to happen.
Okay.
We played just for fun, and those that played also at professional level, there wasn't much money in it. So, if your parents hears that you were playing football, they will go and whip you.
Oh.
So, in our time, we played the dodging thing.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so looking at the way you've explained it, like parents used to beat, is it the same thing that is happening as in now?
In our time, as in now, for those parents who knows what football can bring on the table, they support their kids. And those who are behind, who doesn't have any information about football, that it has become a highest paid job, they would still beat their children to say, the ball and masevera, but then we are still praying that one day they will come on board.
Yeah, definitely. So what advice can you give to parents out there? Because I believe there are still parents who refuse their children from playing football.
Yeah.
And they don't support them. Not no kumugwira ko Adidas tuja. So what Adidas there?
Soccer boots.
The soccer boots, yes. So what advice can you give to the parents out there who are watching?
I would say if you see a child already identified their talent, support them. What makes us to take a child to school is so that they identify what is in them. And the Bible says your talent will make you sit before kings and queens. So we go to school in order that someday we may earn a living or make a living so that we may make money. Now, if I have a shortcut on how to make money and which is my talent, why don't I support, balance up talent and the school, which is actually much better, and in our time jobs are hard to find. So if there is a talent, I respect a person with a talent.
Okay, that's really good.
Surely.
So on the support part, first we jump on it. Parents quite right, yes, some do not support.
Sure.
But we come out from that part first of all. Yes.
Okay.
What team do you coach?
I work for Garden Youth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I work as a head coach. Apart from that, I also have my personal academy where James belongs. That is QSIT Soccer Academy. And I also partly coach Danigit Soccer Academy. I'm quite involved in this because I have a passion for these young ones. Yeah, I want someday my name to be written somewhere to say he played a part in Zambia.
Yes, it will definitely.
Surely.
It will, and it's a good thing that you've kept that so consistent to say you are engaging yourselves in so many teams so that you can see the kids developing, because it's not easy to deal out with the boys. It's not an easy thing, I believe that. Yes. So first of all, I don't want to say it on your behalf. How hard is it like to coach the young ones?
It's very hard. It takes the grace of God, I would say. I actually had forgotten to mention that I am in this party as well, as in using soccer as a tool to evangelize to the unevangelized. Because 65% of people worldwide, they are into football.
Yes.
And these are people who have been neglected by the church.
Yes.
Okay, if he is not in the pitch, it's either they are supporting in bars or supporting in these betting things or at home. Yeah, so this 65%, for us to reach out to them, it needs us believers to go on board. If you can't beat them, join them. So I became a coach to also touch the untouchable.
Oh, yes, the
yeah,
lives of
those
the
that haven't been ministered to at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, definitely, because putting God first is very
Exactly.
important. I saw a certain team, before, most of the teams, before they play, they always pray. So back then I used to wonder, what are they doing? I didn't know that they were praying, eh?
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, they would gather like that, and they would make a circle, and they would bow and pray.
Yes.
For me, I didn't know that it was a prayer. So it's very important to put God first in everything. So as a coach, what are the most challenges that you face? Maybe, for instance, a child is being told by the parents not to start coming for trainings. How do you handle those challenges?
If a parent doesn't support a child to come at the pitch, if you don't have an idea, it is hard. But if you have been there and you've been in the system for a long time, it is not a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
You need to have a rapport. You create a relationship with the parents to the kids.
Okay.
That's what I usually do. If a boy comes, I will see him today, the other day. After some time, I'll be interested to go and know who is behind the boy. Then I'll visit the parents and explain to them. If these boys, we keep them at home, the society has got its own education. In the society, bars are there, schools are there, cards are there, weeds are there, everything, name it. So if a child comes from school, then come to the pitch. You are actually guiding the child in the right path, because akachoka ku ground kalema kaenda chekusamba kadya kagona, and the next day you go to school. So if you explain like that to the parent, they will see words of wisdom in that, and they will say, okay, mwana watu takupa sana, and it works for me.
It does.
Sure.
Because looking at the dreams,
Sure.
you know, every child has a dream, and they would love to be the best footballers, recognized like these other Zambian footballers that we have, and also worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important that you support the dreams of your child.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So what are in conclusion, I would only request maybe you give an advice to parents concerning skill and talent development, why they should make sure that their child gets to learn or gets to work on their talents. What advice can you give parents?
The advice I would give to the parents is that if you haven't yet identified the talent of your child, allow the child to produce what that child has in them by allowing them to have the platform. I'll take an example of, if you go to Europe, there are what we call guidance teachers. They would take a child in a room where there is tumakadoli, mulikamotoka, mulikandekesha, nikabola, mulitwamanyere training. Kwani kaswera kamwana ngati kaswera na bola, then they will say this one is a footballer.
Oh, yeah.
Now most in Zambia or in Africa there isn't that. So you'd see a child kwa menyale merera maningi, and you know that this is where the child wants to be. So if you see that your child as a chimpombwa at home likes playing pakombon, just know that that is the seed which is there. Because I believe that every child or every person is born with something in them.
Yeah.
There's something that God has put in us, and it is that same thing which will make us explore and become a better person in the society. Because at the end of the day, maybe that child could be the God mind in your family.
Yes.
And you would bring the family to the higher level because of just a leg. So football has become the highest paid job, I repeat again, worldwide. I'm telling you, those who doesn't know, they need to go on net and start supporting their child. So parents out there, encourage your child to find out who they really are, and it will work.
Yes, it's very important. I always emphasize, I always tell the parents.
Sure.
Because I believe parents out there are also watching on behalf of their children.
Sure.
Quite right, their children are everywhere and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe parents are the key to unlock the skill and the talent in a child. Because there are parents whereby they will discourage their child. No, do not sing. No, do not dance.
Oh, yeah.
No, do not play soccer. No, do not do this. Parents, please let it come to an end.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that your child develops a skill. Make sure that your child develops and works on their talents. It's an emphasis that I always emphasize to say, support your children and let their dreams come true. So it has been an awesome time. So right about now, I think we can say goodbye. I would love to host you once again.
Okay.
Yes, because
I
I believe you've got so many kids who you are mentoring or coaching.
A lot.
Yes, a lot. So I would love that you come one day. So if at all maybe a parent out there is or is desiring maybe you to be their coach, where can they find you, or how can they where can they find you first of all?
I'm found in Kalingalinga. Okay. And they can locate me maybe through you using my number. They can get my number from you. Okay. Yeah, because there are some parents maybe would want a personal coach, maybe to be coaching their child at their home.
Yeah.
I'm ever available.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so to those who are interested, you can just kindly send a message and we'll get back to you and we'll send you the full details of our coach right here on set. And he is going to guide your child, and definitely you are going to see good results, because already we've seen results in one of the presenters who came here, James, and he's one of the footballers that he coaches. So right about now, we mark it as an end for today, and we'll see you next week Saturday, same time and the same station on Camnet TV. My Creation Kids Show is something that you cannot stay without watching on Saturday. So please make sure that your children do gather on that particular day, and make sure that your children watch and learn something. And if you've discovered to say she's talented, he's talented, he's skilled, please, this is an opportunity for you. You can get them registered. You can drop either a comment on Facebook, or you can send a message right here. So right about now, it's a good day and blessed day to everybody that is watching.